ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
Let me put my back away in this.
Let's get ourselves camera ready. Yeah. On camera. See how the sausage is made, folks.
Yeah.
It is Saturday morning.
What the fuck?
Yeah. We are, if you thought it was going to stop us from drinking, no.
You're crazy.
Yeah. We're on theme today for our movie. We're drinking some Bloody Marys. We're going to be talking John Carpenter's Vampires in a minute here.
Chris put a lot of vodka in these things.
I did. I don't, I go hard in the paint when it comes to fucking Bloody Mary. Yeah. Speaking of
the Charles Barkley of mixology.
Yeah. Last night we were recording here for a special that we were doing, and Chad brought some moonshine with him from West Virginia.
Oh boy.
Very had a very nail polish remover, strong forward finish to it. Yeah. It was I took like I'm like, just give me a little bit, and like I didn't even like, he gave me like maybe a shot's worth, and I drank like half of it. I'm glad I didn't finish the whole shot.
Well, you still have your vision. So.
Yeah. But anyway, that is aside from the point.
Yeah.
It's way too early, folks. It's too early.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Though this is like how we started when we started doing the show.
Yeah. It was Saturday mornings.
This is when we'd be like wrapping up, because we would start at like 8 a.m. wouldn't we?
Yeah. It was early.
Yeah.
I needed to get it done and carry on with my day.
We're kind of going back to our roots. We got some fancy ass beverages here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk this movie. This movie started really awesome. Like, I want the movie that this started out as. I want the team of fucking vampire hunters, like, going around, like, killing vampires. Spoiler, everybody gets killed really quick.
I like that. Yeah. I like the switcheroo. You know, like it fools you. You're thinking, okay, this is going to be just big team of vampires. They must be out on the hunt. They're looking for something special.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then it just totally twists the plot. And I like where it goes after the motel scene.
I think there's a way to do it. I don't know if necessarily James Woods is the man to get us there, though.
Oh, I love James Woods in this. I love him in this. He's such a dick.
Real life James Woods also such a dick.
Yeah.
I think that's why I have that.
I think your vision of this character is tainted by actual James Woods.
Yeah.
Not Jack Crow.
That's the other thing.
That's a dumb fucking name.
Yeah, guys, you are being paid to fucking write a story. You're telling me, however many writers there are in this fucking writer's room, you couldn't sit down for 5 fucking minutes and get a better name than Jack Crow?
Well, it's based on a book. So
Whatever.
Maybe that's the main character's name in the book.
Whatever.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
But you can't.
The audience is hating the fact that we have these Bloody Marys right now.
Yeah.
Fucking delicious, though.
Hope you don't have misophonia.
So, yeah, some cheese. I got some pickles, some meats. I got a pickled green bean hanging out here.
I just went for the meat, cheese, and pickle.
Yeah? See, I like the veggies. Makes it feel like you're doing something healthy.
I almost grabbed some other stuff, but maybe when we go back for seconds, whatever. I don't know. It's just like there's a vibe to this movie that I really, really like. I've always loved this movie. Like, I always put this in my top 10 list for vampire movies. This is definitely fucking A. I love the attitude. It's just like it's a gritty Western.
Yeah. That I could see, yeah.
Yeah. Which it's as much of a revenge Western as it is a vampire movie.
Like, I'm trying to like, there's just something about the last like 3 quarters of this movie. It's just like, I just start losing it, man. I don't know.
Oh, it's Daniel Baldwin.
That also doesn't help. Yeah. The lesser Baldwin. We just did the lesser Belushi.
Yeah.
And saying the lesser Baldwin, that's pretty big.
Doesn't really narrow it down.
Yeah, that is also true. But I mean,
there are 3 lesser Baldwins.
There's a pretty steep talent drop off. Like, if you want to throw Adam Baldwin in there too, he's not one of the brothers, but he might be like a cousin or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's an okay actor.
Yeah. Also in that James Woods category, though, of kind of a shitbag in real life.
Yeah. I don't know. You want to rank the Baldwins? Let's rank the Baldwins.
I
All
mean,
right.
Alec
is number one,
Yeah.
obviously. That's fucking duh. I would probably go Stephen Billy Daniel.
No, we did this before. We can never decipher which one is which. Who was in?
They're exactly the same.
Who was in Biodome? Was that Steven?
I think that was Steven.
Okay, so Billy was in Backdraft.
Yeah. Steven is the one that doesn't look like a Baldwin.
Yeah, he looks like a big kind of doofus. Like
yeah, he's skinny. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go Alec. I'm gonna go Steven because Backdraft's a fucking good movie. Oh, Billy's sorry, number 2, because Backdraft's a really good movie. Then Steven, and then we'll come. Daniel will come. Oh no, Adam.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I know. I'm putting Adam above Steven.
Really?
I might even put him above Billy because he's been in all. He's fucking Jane.
Yeah, but he's not a great actor.
That is also true. He was fucking Casey on Chuck. It's another great role he was in. Which I'm pretty sure he just has convinced himself he is John Casey, like in real life, and like has just adopted that personality.
Mm. Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah,
I mean, politics aside, like even like beyond whatever his politics are, he's an asshole.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, yeah. I'm thinking Daniel's gonna be number 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
And he really is not like terrible. He's just
mediocre.
Yeah. I think I figured it out when I was watching this. He's like equal parts the look of the Baldwins, that classic like Hollywood like roguish dude, ruggedly handsome.
Yeah.
Got to give him that. But throw in just like a healthy dose of like Michael Madsen for some fucking reason. Just like his lack of acting ability, but people kind of lump him in with good actors anyway.
He just happens to be in good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a really greasy, puffy, like, yeah. You almost think he's Alec, but like, oh, wait a minute, no.
Yeah, no,
that's not him.
He's just a little more bloated.
Yeah.
Just a little.
The greasy Baldwin.
The greasy Baldwin. That sounds like a sexual maneuver. I'm not going to lie. I was with this chick. Dude, she gave me the greasy Baldwin.
Greasy Baldwin, dude. I thought that was the only thing, like, it was one of those like internet things. I didn't think it was real. This chick did it.
That's gross. Holy shit. By the way, this movie fucking rules. I don't care. Like, it's fun. I like it. The vampires are dangerous. They're like savage. And like there's just like that little bit of romance to it. Not much.
Yeah.
With the one master. So like he's had time to accumulate his like fucking, I don't know, that just fucking vampire je ne sais quoi, fucking Peter Steele from Typo Negative, I want to fuck you kind of thing. It's good because like the vampires are fucking savage, but the hunters are just as savage. Like they are just as much a group of fucking animals.
Yeah, I will say
the vampires.
I do like the vampires in this fucking movie. Like they're like you said, their behavior, like the group aspect. How like there's the one master and then like there's a nest of these things. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Fucking Terry Silver though as the fucking head bad guy.
Yeah.
He might as well just been his Karate Kid gi. Like.
I've always liked the look of that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's like that Peter Steele from Typo Negative kind of thing. It's just
I did
90s goth.
On a post I put up on Instagram for this. I did use a Typo Negative song with the picture. Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, of course.
You have to. What do you think I was listening to on my way here this morning? Fucking Bloody Kisses was...
that was the song I used, yeah.
God damn. That album changed a lot of things for me. Like...
That album, like, I think that came... It was, what, 97?
Mm-mm. Bloody Kisses is 92?
Is it that old?
Yeah.
I just remember because I moved into my first apartment in, like, 1997. And, like, that album was on all the time. Like, that CD was just constantly played.
That's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It is so fucking good. It's not their best work. It's their most
Oh, it's probably the most famous one.
It's their most famous one for the first 23 minutes of the Christian woman into Black Number One. Like, that's where a lot of people just stop listening to it.
Yeah.
But, man, they had some great fucking albums.
Like, God damn it. I want this movie. I want the team, damn it. Like...
Okay, so
having them all...
So you want Vampires Los Muertos is what you want. The one with John Bon Jovi.
See, I didn't see that one. I was going to ask if you've seen that one.
I have.
Does it pick up the story where they're hunting, what's his name, Montoya?
No.
Oh, no?
No. This is, oh, by the way, the guy with the goggles is Shang Tsung.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's kind of a separate story, but you see more of the team. I want to say some people do wind up getting killed off of the team.
Yeah, I don't mind them dying, but like, give me a little bit more. Like, make that loss like a little bit more impactful. Because they're like, do you really give a shit? Like all these guys who we've spent 30 seconds with just die. Like,
yeah, I want to say one of the guys on the team is the older brother from Family Matters.
In Los Muertos.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's been. I haven't seen it since I was in high school, so
yeah, I've never seen it.
It's not terrible. It's not great.
I remember this premiered at the Discount movie theater, the $2.99 movie theater.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Oh man, I don't know. It does it for me. Like, this is when I don't want like an intimate, like romantic vampire movie. I want this movie. I want dirty. I want gory. I want like nasty vampires. Like,
yeah, and
they're
I agree
fucking
with that.
Monsters.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just think there's something in the execution that it just like I don't know. It doesn't click for me in this movie.
It gets a little stiff when they're going back and forth in the church thing.
Yeah.
So that kind of kills the pace a little bit, but I feel like it ramps it all the way back up to 11 in Act 3. Like, the finale of this movie is cool.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the big ceremony where he's trying to do like the reverse exorcism thing again, and you know, James Woods is on the cross, and it's a movie full of like badass visuals.
Yeah, I'll give it that. But I just wish it pulled it off just a little better.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I just don't see it that way as well.
Yeah. I do like the concept of them using like a winch to just fucking hook these vampires and then rip them out into the daylight.
I don't think that there's ever been a better commercial for a winch on a Jeep than this movie.
Roast vampires all day with the 2023 Jeep. Winch included.
This thing will sell some fucking Harbor Freight Badlands winches.
Some fine Chinese-made winches from Harbor Freight Tools.
Yep.
Let's see. What else is there to say about this?
Special effects are awesome.
Yeah, I do like
mostly
the you know, the vampires like just bursting into flames.
Yeah, it's a cool way to do it too. Instead of just like they just kind of catch fire. There's like jets of flames coming out of these things.
Yeah. I like where the one like grabs James Woods as she's being dragged out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're all like screaming, "Get off early!"
Yeah. How many times did he scream "Die, motherfucker" in this movie?
Die, cunt at one point too. I think it was in that scene. Yeah. There was like a bunch of them yelling, so you didn't hear it like very clearly. But I'm like, he just he just dropped a C-bomb.
That's another sexual maneuver.
Dropping the C-bomb.
Yucky.
Oh wow.
The stakes that they use for these are cool. I like the designs on those.
We got Dave lurking in as always. Good morning, man.
Whoa, what's up?
Yeah, I like the cool like stakes that they have with like the metal like reinforcements around them and stuff. Like,
yeah. The only thing that was kind of driving me crazy is they're using a brass hammer to knock them in. It just because I know hammers like they're softer than a steel hammer. I don't know.
Whatever. Cheese and meat's up there, so maybe he's eating celery.
Yeah, it's good for him.
Yeah.
Roughage.
Yeah. Now that we're all thrown off.
Yeah. Oh, they're using a brass hammer to knock in those fucking stakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
why? I mean, I guess it looks cooler on film. Just get a real fucking hammer.
Yeah.
That's not what it's for. This I like when he's, they're driving away and then his hands come up out of the dirt. Like, there's a lot of really, really well done shots in this, but it's a fucking John Carpenter, like this one.
The hooker party.
Yeah. Arthur straining his neck to look at the movie.
You can't prove anything in a court of law.
Yeah. I mean, this shows you like they're just a bunch of fucking degenerates. They're not. But I mean, maybe they are doing the whole vampire hunting thing out of like some sense of altruism.
Yeah.
But I think they're just like bad dudes who are good at killing vampires.
Yeah, just scumbags who like killing vampires.
Just ne'er-do-wells.
Partying with hookers and blow.
Yeah.
There are, no joke, like 30 hookers in that room.
Yeah, the hooker to vampire slayer ratio is like way off.
As we all stop to watch, what
is Donner doing?
He's trying to figure out how to get the meat and cheese that I put up onto a higher shelf. He's like sitting there staring at it.
Yeah, he can smell it.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm the weak link, but I'm gonna get it for him.
Hey, you new guy. See?
New fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So monster designs are awesome. It's simple, but it's effective. It's just classic vampire look.
Yeah.
The tone of the movie is awesome. It's just gritty, dirty. It's not quite like near dark, gritty.
It's
like,
going for that. Like,
yeah.
I think this movie is very much influenced by Near Dark and From Dusk Till Dawn. I think it's going for the vibe of like both of those movies.
Yeah. I think this one performs a lot better than From Dusk Till Dawn.
Ooh, that's a bold statement.
I know.
Yeah, I cannot agree with that one.
I find this movie to be far more interesting than From Dusk Till Dawn. From Dusk Till Dawn is more of an action movie that happens to have vampires in it. For me.
I could see that.
This one, you get some backstory on the vampire. You get this, the whole church funded vampire hunter squad thing. You get interesting characters. From Dusk Till Dawn, you get a couple interesting characters.
Yeah.
But they don't really flesh them out at all.
Oh, man.
I don't know. It's a completely different movie. I just like what they're going for more in this one. Look at all those hookers.
That's a lot of topless hookers. That's got to be a clip. We have to stop filling up the soundboard with all these clips because we have a lot.
Take a note. Oh, man. Look at him walking through with his fucking Doc Martens on.
Like, how would he have conceivably gotten those? Like, would he have gone to shop for them? Could he have just broken into a mall? Like, yeah. Like, is he like haranguing some poor shop clerk? Like, I need these Doc Martens in a 13, goddammit. Like, don't make me come back here.
I think he just went into it like a Hot Topic and went like this, and then they just let him take whatever he wanted to. Because remember, this is, 98? So,
yeah.
In 1997, Hot Topic had cool stuff.
Hot Topic was still a cool store then, yeah.
Now it's just the Disney store for alternative kids.
Yeah, edgy Disney.
Yeah. They don't like it.
And then you have Newberry Comics, which is just edgy Disney with records. And like a couple of comic books.
Yeah. It's getting lame. Fucking look at Laura Palmer here. It's a hard word to say.
Fucking Terry Silver going down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it doesn't get more like sexy vampire than that. Look at him.
Lower half of his face is like a glazed donut.
I think that's a clip too.
Oh, just because it's morning doesn't mean we're not going to be any less filthy or degenerate.
No. We're just, tired, and at least one of us is very hungover.
I'm going to be well on my way to being like daytime hungover. Which is not going to be fun.
See, that only kicks in if you stop drinking. I don't know if you knew that.
That's a good point.
So you don't need to be drunk all day. You just need to maintain and not have a hangover start.
Anyway, I think we should throw some ratings on this.
Ready to move on?
I think we're gonna be vastly.
Oh
apart.
yeah, I'm sure we are. All right, I'll go.
Yeah.
Shit. This is for me, it's an 8. It's an 8 all day.
All right.
I love it. I love the vibe. I love the dirty, grimy vampire. I love that he's just a fucking savage. I love that James Woods is just a fucking savage. James Woods dropped some hilarious lines in this movie.
There was a couple spaces where I'm pretty sure he was ad-libbing, like he was improvising. Yeah.
I've got trivia on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like, I don't know, like there's the bones. There's one of these movies where there's the bones of a good movie.
Yeah.
I like all the concepts, like everything on paper looks awesome. But I don't know, like I don't know if it's just James Woods and fucking the dude who plays the fucking master. Like, I don't know, they're just not selling me. Like, I also want more of like the team aspect of the movie. Like, I think the team gets dispatched way too quickly. So yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. The execution just doesn't work for me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on it. But for me, I'm gonna say like, it's above the line of rewatchability. So I'm gonna go like 5.5 on this.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just, I don't know. It doesn't. It's not clicking with me. I can't figure out why.
Yeah. I don't like. It could be a nostalgia thing for me because I saw this a million fucking years ago, and I've loved it ever since.
I think this is only the second time I've seen this movie since.
Really?
I saw it in the theater when it first came out, and that was it. I'm like, this was kind of garbage. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Coming for the king here, Jesus.
I definitely don't like Daniel Baldwin either. He's just fucking. His character's a piece of shit too. Like, he's a fucking. He knows, like, once this girl's bitten, she's gonna turn into a vampire. Like,
yeah,
he still falls for her. He knows once he's fucking bitten, he's gonna turn into a vampire. Doesn't fucking say anything. Like,
yeah,
you selfish prick.
Oh, you see that in a million things. How many zombie movies do you see where somebody's hiding a bite?
Yeah, but they're always a piece of shit for doing that. Like,
it is true.
Yeah,
but they also just don't want to be shot in the fucking face, I guess.
Do you want to be shot in the face, or do you want to kill some of your friends and then get shot in the face?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to move on to trivia?
Let's move on. Everybody will be happy to know I am done with my skewer. Nick's almost there. The ASMR portion of the show is almost over.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to try Nick Cam.
Try Nick Cam? I'm going to eat a bite of cheese here.
Oh, definitely go to Nick Cam for the cheese.
Yeah.
That lasted
look at that.
6 seconds.
That did not work at all.
No, so back to main, I guess.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. If anybody knows how to fix face cams that get all freezy,
I'll work on it off screen. Yeah.
Holla at your boy. All right. Let us move on to the trivia. John Carpenter had a good working relationship with James Woods on set. Apparently, Woods has a reputation for being difficult to work with, but John Carpenter got along with him just fine. They had a deal. Carpenter could film one scene as it was written, and the other Woods could improvise. So Carpenter found, to his delight, that many of Woods' suggestions were brilliant.
So I called it, yeah.
Yeah. It was like, hey, we're going to do it on paper, and then you can make one up. Then we'll do one on paper, and then you can make one up.
There's
Everybody's
the
happy.
one scene where it's him and the new priest are in, like, the van, and they're talking, and, like, everything he's saying just sounds like James Woods talking.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like the character talking.
No.
Yeah.
The part where he's like, hey, when I was kicking your ass back there, did you get a hard on?
Mahogany?
Lemony.
Yeah. Like that. He also drops in like an F-bomb too. I'm like, that was definitely James Woods. Fucking.
Yeah. What the hell did he? What did he call Varric? He called him a pole smoking fashion victim.
Oh,
That's
God.
James Woods.
Yeah.
All right. The film that convinced John Carpenter to stay in. This is the film that convinced John Carpenter to stay in directing. Feeling burnt out after a string of critical and financial failures, John Carpenter had lost his love for filmmaking and was heavily considering going into retirement following the failure of Escape from L.A., which I fucking love. Because in his words, it stopped being fun. However, when Carpenter was offered the job for Vampires, he was intrigued by the premise of making a horror Western hybrid, something that he wanted to make since the 70s. He made a deal with himself, make one more movie, and if it still isn't fun, retire. And Carpenter would later go on to heavily enjoy his time directing Vampires.
All right. Well, what did we get after that? Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. Right?
Nothing really jumps to mind. I mean, didn't he do something like not that long ago? Maybe something for TV. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he does a lot of documentaries and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like horror movie based documentaries and shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is John Carpenter's only financially successful film of the 90s.
Yeah.
The man had a hard time for a while. I don't know. He was just like, he was getting scripts that just didn't work, or people just weren't jiving with his style. Or
he
something.
had before this was Escape from L.A.
Yep.
What was before that?
Let's see.
It's almost like
We have a segment for that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
yeah.
Nothing like amazing. If I want to. In the Mouth of Madness was 90s, right?
Oh yeah, that's like 90s. That's probably before Escape from L.A.
Yeah.
That's like 95. I'm gonna say maybe 96 at the very latest.
Yeah. Amazing movie.
Yeah.
Just didn't do well.
Yeah.
That's probably up there for like my favorite John Carpenter movies.
That is
It's
really
a
underrated
strong
movie.
argument.
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell was Carpenter's first choice to play Montoya.
That would have
Would've
been an
been-
amazing movie.
Would have been so much better.
Yeah. That right there, that's one of the things I think would have fixed this movie for me.
Yeah, just axe the Baldwin and get the Campbell.
Yeah. Fuck, that would have been amazing.
Oh, wait till you hear some of the other like almost choices that were made in this movie. You're gonna shit in your pants. All right. Just before production began, the studio cut the budget by 2/3, and the filmmakers had to furiously rework the story to fit.
Ooh.
According to John Stakely, who wrote the novel, the finished film contains much of his dialogue, but none of his plot. Which makes me want to read the book.
Yeah. Yeah, it does sound, like if there's way more, like, again, that's something that could be fixed in this movie, I think. Like,
You probably get more of your team aspect like you're looking for.
yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Oh, can you imagine this as a comic book? How fast would you fly through that fucking thing?
Oh, Jesus, that would be awesome. Hell yeah. Black and white. Yeah.
Washed out watercolor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. A couple of more things here. Producer and John Carpenter's wife, Sandy King, cast Thomas Ian Griffith as Valak because they both wanted someone who looks formidable but is also alluring. There always has to be something alluring about the evil nature of the vampire.
All right. I mean, Daniel LaRusso fell for him, so.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Back when Russell Mulcahy, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Was attached to direct, one possible idea was that the film would take place in a distant future where a decent amount of the human population has been turned into vampires.
No, don't want it.
And vampire hunters are as abundant as police officers. The vampire hunters would have used futuristic high-tech gadgets and equipment to hunt down the vampires, who were plotting to take over the world by transforming the Pope into one of them. Dolph Lundgren was slated to play protagonist Jack Crow.
Oh, I thought you were going to see the Pope.
While Willem Dafoe was being eyed to play the vampire antagonist Valak.
That is a movie I want to see, goddammit. Because Willem Dafoe would just go batshit crazy with it. Like,
yeah. Well, he always does. I mean,
he goes Willem Dafoe with it. Like.
Yeah, he Dafoe'd it. But just look at him in what the fuck was it? Is it Daybreakers? The vampire movie?
Yes, with what's his name? Fucking Hawk, Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie. Willem Dafoe is a fucking psychopath in it.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe is Willem Dafoe in it.
I challenge you to find a movie where Willem Dafoe is not a psychopath in it.
I am nicely toasted off that Bloody Mary right now, I'm gonna say.
I'm sure there's one out there.
Yeah.
Like a subdued Dafoe. I don't know.
For the record, those Bloody Marys were like 2/3 cup mix, 1/3 cup vodka.
God damn.
That explains a lot about where I am right now.
A lot about how I'm feeling. Yeah.
Right. This is our last IMDb trivia fact. That's right. And this is gonna blow your fucking mind. You're gonna want this version of this movie. The search to find an actor to play Jack Crow proved to be difficult. Carpenter's first choice was, I'm gonna give you a guess here. Who do you think John Carpenter's first choice to play Jack
Kurt
Crow?
Russell.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But Russell had to decline due to prior commitments.
Soldier, probably.
Yeah, because I think that came out in 99.
98, 99, maybe,
yeah. Carpenter had also wanted R. Lee Ermey, but the studio declined this offer because they felt Ermey lacked star power. Correct, but fuck you.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. We've got vampires.
The studio had offered Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, and Danny Glover the role, all of whom declined. Yeah, no shit. Dolph Lundgren, who was originally attached to play Crow before Carpenter took over, was asked by Carpenter to return, but as the villain, and he declined.
I would have liked to see Danny Glover as Jack Crow. I could deal with that.
Yeah. But he
He'd
would
just be playing Riggs as fucking vampire hunter.
He's getting too old for this shit. I don't know. You need somebody with like some just really smarmy dickhead attitude to play this character. And I don't think, as great as Danny Glover is,
Kurt Russell,
That's
I
not
think,
him.
would have been the best choice. Like, he would have been fucking awesome. Yeah.
R. Lee Ermey would have been great.
There will be a magic show. That is a movie I could also just fall into a quote hole on.
Yeah.
Like,
I like you. You can come over to my house anytime and bite my sister.
You must be Mickey fucking Spillane.
If God wanted you up there, he would have miracled your ass up there.
Oh, Jesus, that movie is great.
The first half of that movie is infinitely quotable.
Yeah.
Second half,
I didn't know
there's a
they
few.
stacked shit that high.
God damn it. R. Lee Ermey.
Yeah. We will move on to the better known as segment of the show.
I know you.
There we go.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
Fucking drinking Red Dog. Ooh.
Red Dog was possibly the first beer I ever got drunk off of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore, do they?
I don't think so. I just remember the commercial, fucking Red Dog. That night ended up with like a couple of us vomiting on our fucking friend's basketball court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were drinking Red Dog.
Yeah. Whew, yeah. Let's see. We're going to start off with director John Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Director John Carpenter, who we have discussed before quite a few times. We've done Ghost of Mars. We have done The Thing.
Mm-hmm. That might be it.
That might be it. Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's writer. We don't want writer. We want director.
I mean, composer is cool too. That's just all his own credits.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's doing music videos, a lot of his own music videos as of recently. The Ward was his last movie, 2010.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, same here. He did 2 episodes of Masters of Horror. Well, we've done him before. We've talked about him.
Oh, that's right. Village of the Damned was.
They Live was the other one we did.
Yes.
Yeah. I still want to see Prince of Darkness. I've never seen it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's what most people say. It's just kind of like not good.
It's a very cult movie. Like it's got a super cult following.
We'll have to get to it at some point. Like we'll get to it.
Yeah. We've gone over John Carpenter before.
So we're gonna move right along
love him.
to James Woods.
He ran into the James Woods. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah. I went there.
Yeah. He might be an asshole, but he has been in some great stuff over the years.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've talked about him before. What the fuck was he in? We've talked about him.
I don't remember.
He
played Lex Luthor in the Justice League series, which fitting.
Yeah. That tracks. Yeah.
6 episodes of Ray Donovan. He just done the voice of Hades in Hercules. He's done that in a lot of things, like video games and like TV and like I'm assuming Disney like TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
That's been a recurring thing. It's showed up like 3 times already, and like
it's all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 2. He was in the Scarface video game.
Nah.
He was on Entourage as himself.
Aren't most people on Entourage as themselves?
As themselves, yeah. He was in Be Cool in 2005. That was the sequel to Get Shorty, the inferior sequel to Get Shorty, I would say. He did a voice in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Stuart Little 2.
Boy.
Scary Movie 2.
Father McFeely, yeah.
He was in Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. That was terrible. That was the first Final Fantasy. Well, has there been any other Final Fantasy movie?
Yeah, they made a Final Fantasy VII movie.
Okay.
Right? I think it was 7.
Yeah, that was the weird. That movie had like nothing
like,
to do with any Final Fantasy video game.
Yeah, it was. What the hell was it called? Crisis something. I don't know.
He was a voice in an episode of the Clerks cartoon. He was in an episode of looks like a Recess movie. Any Given Sunday he was in. That was 1999. Hercules, of course. That was the TV show, 1998 to 99.
Oh, wow. He did the TV show, too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Video game. Hades again. He was in Contact in 1997. The actual Hercules movie, 1997.
Is Contact the one that everybody talks about, like, if we actually had an alien encounter, like, this is the most realistic version of what might happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know I've heard that a couple of times. I couldn't remember if it was that movie or not.
He was in Nixon in 95, but also in 95, he was in Casino. Fucking awesome. He's Sharon Stone's, like, scumbag boyfriend.
Yeah. Pimp, drug dealer.
Yeah.
Lester Diamond.
Let's see. We are gonna. The Specialist in '94. That was a Stallone movie. He's in The Getaway, also in 1994, with Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. Shows up as himself on The Simpsons. He was in Chaplin in 92, Digstown 92 also. The Hard Way with Michael J. Fox 1991. Cat's Eye 1985. That was like a horror anthology movie.
Videodrome.
Videodrome
Yes.
1983.
I love that movie.
I have not seen that movie since like the 80s.
I don't know if you'll love it. I mean, it's Cronenberg.
Yeah,
so it's like super fucking weird. But I don't know if that's like a weird for the sake of weird kind of movie. I love how weird it is. If anybody out there has not seen Videodrome, you are doing yourself a disservice. You should watch that movie.
Just remember that scene in Family Guy in like one of the earlier Family Guy seasons where like he shows up as himself and like him and Peter are watching Videodrome. I think Peter's like, "Oh, is there any nudity in this movie?" And he goes, "Yes, I get naked in a minute."
Yep.
He was in an episode of Kojak in 1974.
Oh, Jesus.
Also in 74, an episode of The Rockford Files. He's been around a long-ass time. His first role in 1971, All the Way Home, a TV movie. Daniel Baldwin up next. He is the lesser Baldwin, as we explained. He has 13 upcoming projects. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they'll collectively make
$13.
$30,000.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just, how long does it take to something we've heard of?
Oh, Jesus, this is going to take a while. Because you've been scrolling for a while and you're only in 2016.
Hawaii Five-0. He was in 2 episodes of that in 2013 and
Oh, boy.
And let's see, how long will it be before we recognize something again? Oh, Grimm, 2012.
So, previously established television shows that he shows up on.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to move on because there's really nothing better.
Sopranos.
He plays himself in a fucking... I think it's like when Christopher's like working on mob movies or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
See, now I'm just tempted to keep moving on, even though I know there's like nothing.
It feels right.
There's an episode of NYPD Blue.
Yeah. Holy Christ. The Outer Limits.
Outer Limits, 1999.
This is taking way too long.
He is in a lot of Homicide.
Wait, go back up.
Street. He's in 33 episodes of that.
Mulholland Falls.
Oh, Mulholland Falls, 96. That's a David Lynch movie. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
He's in Car 54, Where Are You, in 1994. Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. It was an HBO movie.
You know what I want? I just realized. I want a biopic of Alec Baldwin starring Daniel Baldwin.
I'm here for it. I want to see this.
Yeah. And then, like, Daniel Baldwin can be played by Billy Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin can play their dad.
Yeah.
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 I want the whole thing to be mockumentary style, though.
Very
I want
meta,
no
yeah.
facts. I want it all to be hyperbole.
It's like A Mighty Wind, but,
Yeah, just-
but with the Baldwins.
It's amazing.
Oh, man.
And Danny Baldwin's greatest achievement will be wearing Alec's underwear. So
Their grandfather, played by author James Baldwin.
And
Doesn't
I want
matter that
James
he's black.
Woods to be
Doesn't
in
matter
there.
that he's black. Doesn't matter. No.
No. Don't be like that.
Yeah.
I want James Woods in this movie. I don't know what he has to do, but
He was in an episode of Charles in Charge in 1989, and also in an episode of Family Ties that same year.
I want Charles in charge of my
I am not a huge Jimmy Fallon fan, but did you ever see the video he did where it's Bob Dylan playing the Charles in Charge theme song?
No.
It's fucking hysterical.
I imagine it sounds just like Bob Dylan, though.
Yeah, it's shot like a documentary, like, you know, shot in the 60s, so it's like black and white, and like,
Yeah.
you see it like over he's like Bob Dylan walking to the stage, and like the camera's behind him, and like he just gets up to the mic, you know, sing a song I wrote, you know, here goes Charles in Charge of our days, and it's fucking hysterical.
I want
Yeah.
Charles in
I
charge.
want Charles in charge of me.
Fucking yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think that's where Shatner stole his cadence from
From Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah. This is the scene I was talking about. This is definitely an improvised fucking scene between him and the priest.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to move on next to Cheryl Lee, probably most well known as Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks.
Yep.
Let's see. Still in stuff. Nothing we've heard of.
Is that Limetown like a TV show adaptation of the podcast?
Let's see.
It definitely is. Shit.
Sounds like it, yeah.
All right. Oh, listen to Limetown, by the way. It's great. Great show.
All right.
It's audio drama.
She was in the Twin Peaks revival in 2017.
I think she's in everything Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Twin Peaks: The Missing Pieces, 2014. See all. Come on.
There it is.
Showed up in an episode of Psych. She did a voice in Bioshock 2.
Huh.
She was in Winter's Bone with Jennifer Lawrence and I think what's his name? Dude who got hit by the snowplow. Jeremy Renner.
The guy who got hit by the snowplow. Oh, you know the guy whose acting career is over?
He's a genuinely good guy.
No.
And that's what you're making him remembered for. That's
He was saving his nephew from being hit by that snowplow when he got hit by the snowplow. For the record.
That he was driving.
He was driving it?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get hit by a snowplow?
He
that
got
you're
out of
driving?
it, and it kept going. if I'm remembering correctly. I remember distinctly thinking, this guy can pay somebody to plow.
Yeah. Let's see. We're still on Cheryl Lee. She was voicing Real Monsters. Only one episode, though.
That's awesome. That show was fucking great.
She was in the movie Backbeat in 1994. That is about... it's the movie about Stuart Sutcliffe, the original drummer for the fucking Beatles.
Yeah.
Who left the band and I think he had an aneurysm or something and died not that long after. I did a convention once with Pete Best.
Really?
Yeah. Dude,
What's wrong with you?
how do you just wake up every morning and just punch yourself in the fucking face?
How have you not thrown yourself into traffic?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Jersey Girl.
That's not the Kevin Smith.
Oh,
one.
yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not.
It was 1992. She was in also that same year, Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, and the Twin Peaks TV show from 1989 to 1991.
That Laura Palmer, she was into some weird, dark, kinky sex.
We will move on. Thomas Ian Griffith, who played the Master, probably most well known as fucking Terry Silver in fucking The Karate Kid 3 and in Cobra Kai. There's a Cobra Kai fucking video game. That's a bit much.
It is hugely popular, so why not?
A straight-to-video Time Cop movie in 2003. He was in Triple X in 2002.
Why?
Yeah. This was 98. Vampire. He's in Call the Conqueror in 1997.
I love that movie.
Never seen it. Although it was a back of the comic book movie, so I will always remember it.
Just imagine a sword and sorcery, Conan-esque movie starring everybody's favorite celebrity, Kevin Sorbo, and Tia Carrera.
He was in, of course, The Karate Kid Part 3, 1989. He was in 2 episodes of In the Heat of the Night, the TV series, 1988.
Yep.
His first role was on the soap opera Another World. He was on 52 episodes of that throughout the 80s. Maximilian Schell, he played the cardinal, was he? He was the head priest or whatever.
Yep.
He has also been in some stuff. The Brothers Bloom, 2008. Let's see. A lot of foreign stuff.
Yeah. It's almost like he's German. Or something.
Scheiser?
Wait a minute.
Joan of Arc miniseries in 1999. That was CBS. Deep Impact 1998. That was the year we had dueling asteroid movies. The other one being Armageddon.
Neither one of them are very good.
I have heard Deep Impact ages much better than Armageddon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably because there's no, tired ass Aerosmith musical tie-in.
Yeah, he was in the Black Hole in 1979.
Sweet.
So we're just gonna stop there, and
it's pretty fucking grim here, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna move on.
Mostly because I don't watch a lot of German movies.
Yeah, well,
certain German movies, okay. Don't fucking cast aspersions at me.
Less dialogue in the German movies you watch.
It's all makeup and grunting.
A lot of glass tables.
Gross.
I should note that our number 2 most listened country is Germany. So, guten Tag to our German friends.
Willkommen.
I'm not even going to try because the only German I've got is dirty.
Yeah. I said Scheiße and Guten Tag, so I'm out. I think our number 3 country, the Philippines.
Yeah.
I don't know any Philippines.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Do they speak a lot of Spanish in the Philippines?
Yes. They speak Spanish in the Philippines. There's also like the native Tagalog, I think it's called.
Yes.
Yeah. Who the fuck are we talking? Oh, Tim Guinea.
Fucking inappropriate.
You can't just drop that word.
I'm sure there's Italians that listen.
Trigger warning.
Anyway. He's in the Walker reboot currently. Good for him.
I will not watch that.
Yeah, no.
I refuse. You could tell me it's the best show that's ever been on television, and I will still not watch it because there's no Chuck Norris. Yeah.
He was in a couple of big projects in 2022. The Staircase, that was a miniseries on HBO. Inventing Anna, that was a miniseries, I believe, on Netflix. Clarice, that was the Silence of the Lambs TV show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I watched 2 episodes of that.
I didn't.
I was out.
Yeah. He was in Nosferatu in 2020. Did not enjoy that show. It was just boring.
That's what I hear. I hear the book is amazing.
But
the show was just trash.
Yeah. He was in 8 episodes of Elementary from 2014 to 2019. He was in The Punisher, 2017. Oh, the TV series.
That's the Netflix show.
Yeah. I thought it was the Tom Jane movie. I'm like, that was way earlier than 2017.
Yeah, that was 2002, 2003, something like that.
It was the same year as Kill Bill 2, because I remember that weekend having the choice of okay, should we go see The Punisher or should we go see Kill Bill 2?
Oh, Kill Bill 2 is obviously the choice.
Yeah, and we went with The Punisher.
Oh, you idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a Van Helsing TV series in 2016. Yeah, maybe we should have gone through more of these.
Yeah.
We're just going to move right
Fringe,
on.
Castle.
Fringe, yeah, Fringe was awesome. I've been meaning to rewatch that. I haven't started it yet, though.
I think, I have to rewatch it because, it was not the show I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
I was expecting, the series to continue the same way, season 1 did.
Where it's, Mystery of the Week.
Yeah, and it just, boom, alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Everything's fucked.
He was in an episode of Nip Tuck.
What was that show? Was that,
Steamy drama. He's in Synecdoche, New York.
What the fuck?
It is a Charlie Kaufman movie, I believe, who did adaptation, so it's weird.
Is that a real city name in New York?
No, Synecdoche is I want to say it's a theater, a theater presentation that's mimicking a live thing.
Okay.
Where you go to a play and there's Tony and Tina's Wedding is the one that pops to mind where it's a play but you're going to a wedding and all the people there are actually actors and fucking yeah. And it's supposed to be Schenectady, New York.
fuck all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, fuck Schenectady.
Hey,
Yeah, they're the new Schenectady. Have you seen the billboards?
Yeah.
We're gonna move on. 'Cause fuck Tim Guinea. Mark Boone Jr. is up next. He is most well known. Oh, you're about to say something?
no, I was about to type something and I just said I literally couldn't control saying nope when I stopped typing it.
Nope. Don't
do it.
He's been in a ton of shit, like little like bit parts, but he's probably known as being Bobby fucking Elvis from Sons of Anarchy.
That's the only thing I can think of where he's like one of the main dudes.
He's always just
always
like a dude
side
off
guy.
to the side. Yeah.
And he's great at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you give him some lines, he's fucking awesome.
Let's see. As far as recent stuff, he did show up on an episode of The Mandalorian. It was 2019. It feels like it was way more recent than that.
Jesus Christ.
Showed up on 4 episodes of The Last Man on Earth. That was a sitcom on Fox.
I don't know. Yeah, well, there's Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, 92 episodes. Bobby Munson. Those kids nearly got Munsoned.
Oh, that movie fucking rules.
He was in Halloween 2 in 2009, the Rob Zombie iteration of Halloween.
Oh, that's right.
He was in 30 Days of Night in 2007.
What did you think about that? Because I saw it in theater and I didn't enjoy it at all.
It was okay. I thought the book was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. We read the book for Peter's class in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the book is fucking amazing. Movie.
Yeah.
I met Steve Niles, not Steve Miles, at a con once, and fucking told him that, like, you know, we read that book in college for a class, and he was like blown away by that.
Yeah.
He's like, no shit. He's like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
He is in Batman Begins. He's Detective Flass in that. He was in Carnival for 2 episodes. He's in Frankenfish in 2004.
Oh, God.
Too Fast, Too Furious, 2003.
He's in a thing called Greasewood Flat.
Greasewood. Shows up in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm in 2001. He's in Memento in 2000. That's a fucking awesome movie. I just rewatched that recently.
I could never get into it.
Oh, man, I dig that movie.
I mean, maybe I got to try it again, but I tried like 2 times.
There's a high buy-in on that movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You have to, like, figure out what the fuck is going on, basically. Let's see. Thin Red Line, 1998. I did not enjoy that movie.
Really?
I thought it was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Because that came out at like almost the same time as like Saving Private Ryan. We have this big, like, you know, giant war action movie.
Yeah.
And then like the Thin Red Line, which is the complete
drama.
opposite of that movie.
Yeah.
I was like, nope. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, also 98. Oh, look at that. He was in Armageddon in 1998. Same year as Vampires. He was in The Game, 1997, with Michael Douglas. That was a pretty good movie.
I don't remember what one that was. Michael Douglas is in so many fucking movies.
Where it's like Sean Penn, I think, is his brother, and like he hires like this like company that like does this thing for rich people where like they make them think they're like in danger, like they're being pursued, and like Michael Douglas like gets really fucking into it. Like he thinks he's actually like being fucking like chased, and like, you know, you start to think he's actually like being hunted down. And then,
okay.
Yeah, no, the end of the movie is like, no surprise, like that's all part of the thing.
Yeah. It's all part of the game.
Yeah. Oh, he's in The Quick and the Dead in 1995.
Oh shit. That movie is awesome.
Yeah. 1 episode of The Adventures of Pete and Pete. He's in Of Mice and Men. What episode were we just fucking referencing that?
Oh, Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at the Gremlins, George. Oh, man.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
I told you that sound effect was gonna come in handy.
I almost didn't think about it, and then I was like, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Fuck me.
Oh, I need a second.
Sorry. Sorry I broke the show.
Nope, no need to apologize.
Oh.
That was fucking perfect. Oh, again, it is 1,000 times funnier now that we don't have the sound effects.
I try not to overdo it.
Yeah.
That makes it, like, stand out more, you know?
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. Bang, bang, bang.
Just look out at the gremlins, George. Oh.
Took me a second to remember I had that.
He's in the Steven Seagal fucking classic Above the Law in 1988.
Ain't nobody above the law.
Is that the one where he puts, he uses the pool balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a few Steven Seagal movies, unfortunately.
Those fucking sideburns.
Those are some fucking mutton chops right there, yeah. Gregory Sierra, who played the first Padre in this movie. He has been in some stuff over the years. He was in the movie Mafia in 1998.
So good.
Underrated comedy, yeah.
If you ever want to be absolutely disgusted by somebody in makeup slurping peaches,
Yeah.
that's your movie.
That's your movie.
Oh, God.
He was in an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger in 1995. Holy shit, that's a fucking record.
Whoa! That's
This
so
man
many.
was in 6 episodes of Murder, She Wrote.
Right? That's what we agreed on.
I
To,
don't
like,
know
get
why,
a typewriter noise?
I don't know why we agreed on that. Yeah.
Because we make a lot of bad decisions because we drink on the show.
Side note, before we get to the crapshoot, I think we should throw up the Be Right Back and maybe make another round.
You?
Anyway, we'll get there before we get to the crapshoot.
I don't know if I want another drink, but I definitely want some more snacks that go on top of the drink.
All right, we got those. We got Doritos, too. Walker, Texas Ranger, 6 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. He's in a Low-Down Dirty Shame with fucking Keenan Ivory Wayans. 1 episode of Deep Space Nine in 1994.
It's a great show.
He's in Hot Shots Part 2, 1990. Is that 90? That movie's 30 fucking years old.
Shut up.
That doesn't feel good.
I quit.
Yeah. That does not feel good at all.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Look, well,
That means Hot Shots Part 1 is like 32 years old, 33 years old.
Yeah. I mean, fucking look at X-Files. That started in 93. X-Files is 30 years old.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, 31 years old.
Yeah.
That's what I think about that. He was in 3 episodes of MacGyver.
The good MacGyver.
Yeah. He's in The Munsters Today in 1998.
Not good.
Pardon me. Pretty sure I have hair on my tongue.
Sorry,
Anyway.
I'll shave.
He's in Hunter in 1987. Magnum P.I. Also 87. This dude had a big 87. Falcon Crest. Cagney and Lacey. He was in Let's Get Harry. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. It's a fucking good 80s action movie.
It's about going bohemian.
Just letting it all grow out. Winterbush, as they say. It's in 4 episodes of Miami Vice. Oh. Heart to Heart, Hill Street Blues, Quincy, M.E. Greatest American Hero. He's an episode of that in 1981.
I can't be alone in thinking that show was dumb as shit.
They keep supposedly are on the verge of bringing it back, and then it just never comes back.
Yeah, because actually nobody gives a fuck.
He was in 1 episode of the Richard Pryor Show in 1977. He was in an episode of Columbo.
Hell yeah.
Papillon, 1973. He's in the original Hawaii Five-0. Streets of San Francisco shows up again. Original Kung Fu series, 1973.
You know, we don't get a lot of like original flavor Kung Fu, but for a long time we were getting a lot of Kung Fu. The Legend Continues.
Yeah. All in the Family, 1973. The Waltons, 73. So like years with 7 in it, like kick ass for this guy apparently.
Yeah. Every 10 years.
Yeah. Mission Impossible. He was in 3 episodes of the original series. Bill Cosby Show, 1970. Beneath the Planet of the Apes, 1970. Mod Squad, 1970. All right, we'll move on from there. Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa. He is one of the vampire team. I'm just going to quickly mention... Oh, he's in other stuff too, god damn it. He is most well known as being Shang Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
He was in Star Wars Visions in 2021. DuckTales 2020.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in a million fucking things.
Yeah, he's like... It's one of those guys you just know him when you see him. He's in 30 episodes of The Man in the High Castle. He was in the Lost in Space most recent reboot. Star Wars Rebels, World of Warcraft video game.
Kubo and the Two Strings.
That was a good movie.
Fucking choice.
That was a really good movie.
Was not expecting Regina Spektor music to fit in that movie. Totally fucking did.
Yeah. An episode of Grimm. More Mortal Kombat. So he's done the voices in the video games too, it looks like. He's in The Man with the Iron Fists too. That's Riz's Kung Fu movie. One of the 2 of them anyway.
I thought the first one was fun, but like I could not see myself seeing a second one.
Yeah, it was just like, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh, this is the greatest fucking Kung Fu movie I've ever seen.
Yeah. And, you know, it's decent for what he was trying to do. It's just a fucking throwback tournament fighter movie.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. He is also in the Tekken. It's a Tekken movie. Sorry. Plays Heihachi.
Yeah.
I could not give 2 shits about any Tekken game.
Really?
Never got into them.
Tekken 2 and 3 were my fucking jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played them a lot.
That's my wife's fighter game of choice, Tekken games.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, I was always Street Fighter or fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Killer Instinct for me because there was a werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've played a Tekken game after 4.
I'm probably in that same boat.
Yeah.
Never got into like Soul Calibur, like...
Soul Calibur was for those weird kids.
Yeah. Like your artsy kids who like fighters. Yeah.
And jiggle physics. Oh, wait, no, that was Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's in the lesser Planet of the Apes movie, the Tim Burton one from 2001. He's in Pearl Harbor, 2001. That movie was also not great. Walker, Texas Ranger shows up again.
Hell yeah, it does.
Poltergeist TV show, 98. Stargate SG-1, 97. Nash Bridges, 96. He's in The Phantom, 96, with Billy Zane. Mortal Kombat, 1995. That movie is 28 years old.
God damn it. Why do you gotta be like doing math and shit?
I remember seeing that in the theater. I was like old enough to not go with like a parent or parental figure. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
I remember before that movie actually hit theaters, I want to say it was USA, had like a behind the scenes making of like half hour or hour long fucking special on it.
I'm pretty sure I watched that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in 2 episodes of Thunder in Paradise in 1994. Shows up in an episode of Renegade in 1993.
Thunder in Paradise was the Hulk Hogan show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the boat.
Yep.
An episode of Baywatch. He's in Showdown in Little Tokyo in 1991 with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. The Perfect Weapon, 1991. Kickboxer 2, 1991.
Yeah, Kickboxer 2. That sounded nasty. The sound of one liquid pouring from like a container into another thing, I can't stand it. I can't stand the sound of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
Yep. Like
that just sounds like a bong.
Oh, Kickboxer 2. I don't know who's in 2, but I know starting at like 4 is Sasha Mitchell.
Yeah, the dude from Step by Step who like got arrested for kickboxing his wife. It's not a joke either.
For kickboxing his wife. That's fucked up.
And not like in a sanctioned match. Or
It's more like no holds barred.
Yeah.
I mean, I think some of those holds would have been barred.
He's in Twins in 1988 with Danny DeVito. And
Oh, that's a
Schwarzenegger.
fucking title.
Yeah.
Read that one.
Oriental Man.
Yeah.
He shows up in an episode of The Next Generation.
Stan Lee's
1987.
forgotten superhero.
Also, he gets a step up in MacGyver. He's Asian buyer there. His first role is in Big Trouble in Little China, Wing Kong Man. Next up, Thomas Rosales Jr. He's also one of the Vampire Hunter team.
Yeah.
He was just in that show SWAT in 2022. He was in Spencer Confidential in 2020. That was the Marky Mark like remake of Spencer for Hire. Yeah. He's in the Westworld TV series.
I still haven't watched that.
Yeah.
I understand that it's different from the movie, but like the movie was so fucking stupid and bad. Like,
I thought it was incredibly overrated.
yeah.
It was one of those it was almost like a Rick and Morty type of thing where like if you didn't like it, like, oh, it's because you don't understand what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't like it because it's a piece of shit show. That
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Yep.
He was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes in 2014. Let's see. He was in the Green Hornet remake in 2011, which was not good.
It wasn't good, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. It just was very like middle of the road. Like
I watched it once and I was like, okay, that was fun.
Yeah, it wasn't
never gonna watch it again.
It wasn't actiony enough to be an action movie and not funny enough to be a comedy.
Yeah.
So like it was just this weird like thing.
Yep.
Oh
Jesus, Delta farce. Woof.
Shows up on an episode of Alias in 2005. Shows up in Men in Black 2 in 2002. Shows up in a Michael Jackson video in 2001 as Thug.
Yeah.
Walker Texas Ranger shows up again. This dude's in 7 episodes of Walker Texas Ranger.
And not as the same character.
All as different Mexicans. Chico
Shocking.
Valdez, Cardoza's goon. Drug dealer. I wonder what nationality drug dealer he was. He is in one of the greatest TV shows ever. VIP in
It's
2000.
not.
It's terrible.
It's
so terrible.
It's right up there with Viper.
Yep, but I have seen every episode.
Thanks, USA Saturday afternoon television.
He shows up in 2 episodes of Angel. Shows up in an episode of The X-Files. Deep Impact pops up again. He was in that movie in 1998. He's in U.S. Marshals in 98 also. It's a big 98. He's in The Replacement Killers. He's in Face Off in 1997. Con Air. Lost World. This dude was fucking killing it for a while. Lost World, Jurassic Park, L.A. Confidential.
It's like they went, we need a nondescript Mexican who is not Danny Trejo.
He was in an episode of Family Matters, 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag.
That's a weird fucking movie.
Yeah. He's in an episode of the steamy drama series, The Red Shoe Diaries. Is this the Bruce Willis like movie Last Man Standing?
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. He shows up in Escape from L.A.
Yeah, Last Man Standing, for anybody that hasn't seen it, is Fistful of Dollars.
But with 30s gangsters.
But with 30s gangsters.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen Fistful of Dollars, it's Yojimbo.
with cowboys.
With cowboys instead of samurai.
All right. He's in Tremors 2, 1996.
Oh, I found all the A1 that I put in this.
Yeah, it all sank right to the bottom.
Yeah. That's
Somehow,
why the bottom's taking so long to drink.
somehow like the bottom of
It's
my drink was more flavorful than the
dense.
top.
Yeah.
He was in Heat in 1995. Lois and Clark also 95. Three
Heat's
Ninjas.
so good.
Yeah, Heat is fucking amazing. Three Ninjas, Knuckle Up 95.
I want to say that's the third one.
Maybe.
And I think the fourth one was
'Cause
the
the
one
second
with
one
Hulk
was-
Hogan.
Yeah, Three Ninjas Kick Back.
Yeah.
And then there was Three Ninjas at Magic Mountain.
Yeah, that's the one with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Those Three Ninjas got to fucking work out there in the 90s. Low Down Dirty Shame pops up again. He's in 2 episodes of Babylon 5. He's in Speed in 1994. Beverly Hills Cop 3, also 94. Jimmy Hollywood, the fucking Joe Pesci fucking movie. Where he's like a vigilante. He's in Naked Gun 33 1/3. He's in The Crow.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this dude's in a lot of shit, man. Adventures of Briscoe County Jr., Last Action Hero, Menace to Society, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Trancers 3.
Who was he in The Crow? Was he Skank?
He was Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who
Shockingly.
Sanchez. Yeah, believe it or not, he plays Mexican.
So
He
weird.
Is in the other greatest TV series ever made, Renegade.
I love his credit right above that, though.
Scumbag in Trancers 3, yeah. He's in Universal Soldier, 1992. Pardon me. Ricochet with Denzel Washington, 91.
Mhm.
Alligator 2, The Mutation, 91. Kindergarten Cop, 1990. He's in Predator 2, Jesus.
God damn.
RoboCop 2. Death Warrant, another fucking Van Damme movie. Highway to Heaven, the 80s Beauty and the Beast TV series. MacGyver shows up for like the 3rd or 4th time tonight.
Yeah.
He's in The Running Man. He's in La Bamba.
Fucking La Bamba.
18.
That's my brother.
Do it for Rich. So he's about Richie. He's in Raw Deal in 1986. Airwolf, also 86. Magnum P.I. Commando. This dude is in big movies. T.J. Hooker, Fall Guy, Blue Thunder.
Uh-huh.
Tales of the Gold Monkey. He's in Police Squad, 1982. Nighthawks, 81. It's a Stallone and Billy D. Williams movie. Starsky and Hutch. He's in Emergency.
I've seen that. I think I've seen Nighthawks.
wanna
It's
say
been
it's
so long.
Stallone like dresses up as a woman at the end to like catch the killer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. His first role was in Kojak in 1973. We are getting to the end. 3 more
Holy
to go.
shit.
4 more to go. Henry Kingy. He was another one of the team. This dude has been in a ton of shit.
This
too.
movie is full of people who are always just ancillary characters.
Yeah, like one-offs in big name movies.
Yeah.
He was in the Ant-Man and the Wasp in 2018. Let me actually speak into my microphone. Let's see.
Why would you want to do that?
Drive Angry in 2011, in which Nicolas Cage does in fact drive
Angry.
Yeah. Angel, he was in an episode of that. 1999, Walker Texas Ranger shows up yet again.
Jesus Christ.
He was in Blade in 1998 and in Vampires in 98. So he had the vampire market cornered that year.
Yeah.
He's in Lost World, Jurassic Park. Renegade shows up again. Barbed Wire, Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
God damn.
Steven Seagal classic, A Low Down Dirty Shame shows up again. He's in the double. Didn't we just do this guy?
No.
Bobo. We did Bobo number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
This guy-
there's the regular dude who was just like normal guy, and then there's a dude in the makeup.
Okay. So yeah, he was Bobo number 2. Shows up in an episode of Next Generation. Last Action Hero shows up again. He's in Point of No Return in 1993.
Mhm.
Batman Returns, 92. Lethal Weapon 3, 92. MacGyver. Jake and the Fat Man shows up again. He's in Predator 2, 1990. He is in Roadhouse,
Fuck yeah.
1989.
Greatest movie ever made.
Hell yeah. He was in the TV series Werewolf, 1988. Original flavor, Spencer for Hire shows up, 1988. He's in the first Predator also, 1987.
Huh.
He was in V in 1985, the TV series, not the miniseries. He's in Scarface in 83. TJ Hooker shows up for like the 5th time tonight. Today, it's daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun is out.
Yeah. Kung Fu, the original flavor, shows up again. Oh, the Omega Man, 1971.
Jesus Christ, I didn't think this guy was this old.
Yeah, his first role, Topaz, 1969.
Yeah, nice.
This guy, I remember exactly why we saved this guy. John Furlong, he's in stuff. There is only one thing that we really fucking care about.
Wyatt Earp?
Yeah, Suburban Commando in 1991.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, 1989, he was in Murder, She Wrote!
Fucking
TJ
Suburban
Hooker.
Commando. That movie was so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I loved anything with Hulk Hogan in it in the 90s because I was a child.
Yeah. He's in an episode of Columbo in 78, The $6 Million Man, 77. You know what?
We're done here?
Yeah,
we're
moving
done here.
on. He's in the original flavor Kung Fu.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of Kung Fu this evening. This day.
Morning.
Yeah. It is still... No, we're just afternoon.
It's just hitting.
It's just noon right now.
Woof.
Jimmy Ortega. He was in this movie. He was recently in Babylon, which is actually a pretty good movie. It got shit on, but I enjoyed it.
Which one was that?
That is the one that came out around Christmas time with Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt. It's all about like the transition in Hollywood from like silent movies to like
talkie
movies. Yeah. I described it as Boogie Nights, but with fucking talkies instead of porn.
Okay.
Yeah. And it is not an unfair assessment of that movie.
Does it live up to the quality of Boogie Nights, though?
It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as good as Boogie Nights, but let's see what else. The Rum Diary in 2011.
That was not good.
Yeah, that is a kind of a sequel to Fear and... No, it's a prequel, I think, to Fear and Loathing. I think it takes place before.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But like, it just tried to... That dog is losing his fucking mind.
Judging by the amount that he's freaking out and the fact that I hear a truck idling outside, I'm pretty sure our new cabinet for the thing over there is being delivered as we speak.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, pros, cons.
Yeah. Our
Pros,
studio is still evolving, folks. Still evolving.
Yeah.
We made another change. We hooked up our monitor to the other computer now, so we're complicating the fuck out of it.
We're putting 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag here.
Yeah. In 2000, again, the greatest TV series ever made, VIP shows up.
Folks, what's it like to be lied to, like right to your face?
Look, if you're at that time I was 21. Yeah.
If you were alive.
Yeah. If you were a male with a pulse in the early 2000s, you were pretty keyed in onto when VIP was going to be on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after watching your worn out fucking VHS of Barbed Wire.
Yeah. You just hope that nobody would be home at that time.
Why are you watching this? I like it.
Yeah. I know a person on it. Yeah. He was in 2 episodes of Walker, Texas Ranger. The Replacement Killer shows up again. LA Confidential shows up again. We had First Mexican. Now we have Second Mexican. Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop 3 shows up again.
Oh, you're just going to skip right over Renegade, huh?
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Fucking A, you did.
Oh, Renegade shows up for the 3rd time. He was in 2 episodes. Free Jack in 1992.
You know what? I have an idea. Actual extra fucking premium podcast content right here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Instead of our plethora of Patreon shows that we keep talking about, we just do a show based on USA primetime fucking series.
Yes. Steamy dramas. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
His first role was in an episode of Chips in 1979. And at long last, we are at the last entry on the Better Known As. Gilbert Rosales. Recently on The Last Ship on TNT. Sons of Anarchy, 2010. He's in the Bruno movie, 2009. Reno 911, 2 episodes of that. Holy shit, he's in VIP in 2001. Greatest TV show ever fucking made. Walker, Texas Ranger shows up again for 2 episodes. He's in Con Air. LA Confidential shows up. He's the third Mexican!
You got a hat trick of Mexicans.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a reunion of all
Unprecedented.
3 LA Confidential Mexicans.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
That was honestly not even planned. I did not even notice that, like, when I was going through these. That's hilarious.
What the fuck? They all have the same agent. They have to.
Hey, buddy. All right, and that's it. That'll do it
That's
for
done. We're
the better
done.
known as.
Holy shit. I have a headache.
Do we want to pause and make another round of drinks? Do we want to just plow through this? What do we want to do?
Let's take a pause for the cause.
All right, we'll be right back, folks. We're going to come back with refreshed drinks.
Hey,
we
we're
are
back.
Our beverages have been refreshened. So guess what? The ASMR portion of the show starts again.
It's back, bitches.
No, it is the crapshoot though, for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the appropriate sound. I watched Infinity Pool this week.
That's a lot of vodka. Yeah, Infinity Pool. Ooh. I saw that in the theater. Yeah, that's a crazy fucking movie.
It's a crazy movie, but it's not Cronenberg enough for Brandon to be ripping his dad off that much.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. It's like it's a half-assed version of a Cronenberg movie.
I can very much see that. Like,
which I guess is fine. He's like trying to find his footing or whatever. But
well,
like,
yeah, like acknowledging that, like, okay, this is my dad. Like,
yeah,
obviously, I'm a little bit influenced by it.
yeah. But like the social commentary aspect of it is there, but it's not nearly strong enough, or maybe even it's not even like hidden enough.
Yeah,
is
it is
what
pretty, like, hit you over the head with it. Like, rich people are shitty.
Yeah, they get it. They
the
don't.
second you're not rich, they're gonna think you're shitty. Like,
Yeah, and like millionaires don't have consequences for their actions. Is
Yeah.
really the main sticking point of that movie.
yeah.
Just on top of seeing weird orgy sex scenes, which is fine.
Hey,
It's fine.
now and again, you gotta watch a good orgy.
Yeah. I mean, like, Mia Goth is good. And you really can't go wrong with a Skarsgård. Like, no matter which one you get,
Yeah.
they're all pretty good. Just, I don't know, it was lackluster for me. It was good. Like, I'm not trying to shit on it, but I feel like, I don't know, it's maybe like a 6.5. You know?
Yeah, I could agree with that.
It could have been a lot better.
The fuck did I? Oh, I finished up the American Gladiators documentary.
It was
I
so
liked
good.
that.
I watched that all in one rip, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's that entertaining. Like, I
Yeah.
could have. I spread it out though. Like, that definitely like brought back some nostalgia for me. Like,
Yeah.
it was.
I
actually-
didn't know it was so fucked up.
Yeah, I went to that live tour too when I was a kid.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I went to a live tour of, I think it was Family Double Dare.
No shit.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, no, I was at that live show.
Yeah.
He was talking about, like, this one time we were in upstate New York. We got mobbed at the mall.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was Colony Center. Yeah.
Hilarious. But yeah, like, they didn't have fucking, like, health insurance and shit.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the one girl, Zap, was pregnant, like, the
Yeah.
one season, and was, like, wrestling people and fucking, yeah, like.
Yeah. What are you doing? Of course, they got fucked. They got contract fucked.
Yeah.
Like, real bad.
Well, that's how it ended. Like, they fucking, like, hey, we should get some more money. You're all fired.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Nah.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you know that all that money that you're making? By the way, that fucking video game for Super
Nintendo?
Nintendo? I think
I
it's
remember-
Super Nintendo.
I had the Nintendo one.
Oh, either one. Hard as balls.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, every event is, like, tap as fast as you can and then time it.
Yeah, the wall was like you had to rapidly press, like, A and B to, like, you know, raise your arms and legs. Like,
Yeah. It was, I mean, it was the same with any, like, sports competition games, because there was, I don't know if you remember Caveman Olympics.
vaguely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, like, the same kind of game. It was, so you would choose, like, which caveman you wanted, and it was, like, the Olympic Games. But instead of, like, the hammer throw, you were swinging a woman by her hair.
A sad pasta has asked if we could wish them a happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah. I hope you have an awesome day.
Depressed Noodle 34.
First time chat, you know.
Welcome to the show, and I hope you have a great day.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Find somebody who will make you some these delicious Bloody Marys.
If you're old enough.
If you're old enough.
If you're old enough.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Oh, American Gladiators. That was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Did I watch much of anything else.
I'm trying to think of what I've been watching.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a hazy week, man. And they're all starting to get that way.
Like being constantly busy and just like running around. Oh, sorry, buddy. I know you're a very good boy. I've been like in a comfort mood, food mood lately. So I've been rewatching The League again for like the umpteenth time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. I don't. Shit, man. I haven't really been watching anything. I go home and I watch a lot of YouTube, and that's kind of it. Just check out shit on YouTube and play Diablo 4. And
so I have like played barely any video games lately because like I got overloaded.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like I went out.
Yeah, you had a ton of shit going on all at the same time.
Yeah, I went out and I bought Diablo, and I was playing that, and then like Dredge came out. Like fuck, I wanted to get that. I might as well get that.
Yeah.
And then like on top of all that, my wife bought me fucking Zelda. So
yeah.
like I had 3 like in-depth games going all at once, and I just like overload, and like I just haven't touched any of them.
Yeah.
So like yeah.
At least Dredge is very just like you just coast. You know, like.
Yeah, that's the one I've most wanted to play recently. I want to pick that one up again.
Yeah.
But they're all awesome. Fucking Zelda's really fun. Yeah, Dredge is fun. Diablo's awesome. They're already coming out with an expansion for Diablo. Like, just fucking came out. Like.
Yeah. Yep. That's how they're gonna get more money.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, there's a lot of negative reviews on Diablo 4 right now because if you're like, I got a max level, I got to grind, I got to get all the end game content, then yeah, the game is kind of shit in that aspect.
Yeah.
But if you're just casual and you want to jump on, play through some quests,
I was having
level
fun
up,
with it.
grab some loot, it's totally fucking fine.
Yeah.
I like the story a little better in 3, but, you know, chasing down Lilith is fun and exciting. But the skill trees in 4, way better than 3.
All right.
3 was just, like, super fucking limited.
Yeah.
You would just pick, like, a couple of things. I mean, 4 is still kind of limited.
I was gonna say, like, I've unlocked everything already on the skill tree, but not like all the options. Because like each one you can raise like levels, like you know. But I can view everything, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But it's fun. I like it. Kill some time. Anything else? Oh, I went out drinking last night.
Yeah, we
and
like I said, we recorded that special here yesterday, and fucking woo, hella moonshine.
Yeah, we were out in Saratoga all night.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so we went to... Oh, where the hell did we start? Druthers. You know, Druthers has great beer, and the food is awesome.
Did you get some mac and cheese?
I did. I got the loaded mac and cheese. So it was basically the like chicken bacon ranch, but with barbecue sauce.
Druthers for dinner tonight.
Let's see. Had a few beers there. Then we went to... Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a brewery right down the way. Went there. Then we went to Nashville. What the hell is it?
The city itself?
No. Is it called Nashville in Saratoga? Nashville of Saratoga or some shit like that. And then it's supposed to be like a country western bar.
Oh, yeah.
It is not. They have the big fucking like urban cowboy bull that if you want to look like a fucking asshole you can get on.
Yeah.
But they're playing like hip hop songs in between the country songs and stuff. It's like, I guess that's for like everybody, but if you're gonna be like, well, this is Nashville, just fucking play country music.
Is it track season right now?
Yes, it is. It was fucking crazy.
I was gonna say, was it a fucking shit show?
It was a nightmare.
Ugh.
Then we ended the night at Desperate Annie's.
I may have ever been there.
Are you familiar with Caroline Street?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Desperate Annie's is the dirty punk rock bar that's on Caroline Street.
Okay.
Appropriately named.
Yeah. That place is fucking great. It's the heritage of Caroline Street, but dirtier.
I will be at the Heritage later this evening, as per usual.
I will not. I've going to a baseball game.
Oh, my cousin's like all hyped up to go to the Heritage.
Yeah.
I'm sure Greg's is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned it to him, but we can lure him in. He's not watching right now. He doesn't know what we're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't watch.
Yeah.
No. No, it's Star Wars night at the Valley Cats game, so we're going to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Oppenheimer in a couple of hours. I think. I wanted to go last night, but we ended up recording, and I'm not going to see a 3-hour fucking movie on a weeknight. Like it came out Thursday.
No.
Yeah. That's a long fucking time.
That's an afternoon commitment.
Yeah. And it's not even like, it's a 3-hour movie. Like, oh no, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. No, it's
3 hours.
3 flat.
Then the credits.
Yeah. That's gonna be most of my day.
I imagine that movie is probably gonna be like boring.
From what I understand, there are like some graphic sex scenes that one reviewer wrote, and I quote, like, does Christopher Nolan know what sex actually is? But there's also like really fucking like graphic fucking depictions of people being like killed in fucking nuclear explosions and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a cheerful film.
Yeah, it's gonna be a happy afternoon.
Yeah. Speaking of really weird sex scenes, remember the one from Angel Heart? With
Yes.
Mickey Rourke? He's basically like lunging
Yeah.
through the like.
It's him and Lisa Bonet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It was the weirdest fucking thing. It looks like he's like springing his whole body off of like the edge of the bed. Like
He's springing forth in sex.
It's like there's no way that's not out and you're missing. Like,
Well, unless he's like 23 inches long.
yeah, that's the only way that's staying in there.
I desperately want to move closer to the table, but Donna is taking up residence right there.
Oh, he's like fucking out too.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's being quiet.
Yeah, that's the best part. He's just quiet. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep, that was that pack. The thing being delivered.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. What else is going on right now or this week coming up?
I'm gonna it always happens. I always remember like 10 things I wanted to talk about as soon as we turn off the camera.
Yep. Every single time.
Mentioned American Gladiators.
Yep, that was good.
Just finished the new. No, I have one left to go on Black Mirror.
I still haven't watched any of it.
New season was really good. There was one that was kind of like a demonic, like devil-y thing that was set in 1979. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. There's
Was
also
it
like
still like technology based?
This season I noticed has
Or
been
they
more like
kinda moving away from
supernatural
that,
based. Yeah. Because there's like a werewolf story. There's like the demon story. There was one that is like, it's Black Mirror, and they always manage to get one off that's like incredibly relevant to something that's going on right now.
Yeah.
And there's one that you like. It's basically about AI fucking like entertainment, it's like really fucking dead on. Like yeah.
Are you also pissed off at the amount of people that like punch in prompts into an AI, get art, and then go, look at this art that I made?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, we use it.
We've got a couple.
Like,
yeah.
That is AI generated, but we don't like go like, well, I'm an AI artist, like,
and
we're
like,
not.
Also, we've added some adornishment to it. Like,
Yeah, it's not just the stock AI image.
Yeah.
It's really pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
Like super duper pretentious. Don't be that guy.
Somehow again,
All the mix is at the bottom.
everything's at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot more dense than the vodka.
Yeah. Whatever. Hey, it's tasty.
Add more vodka.
Yes, I know. We bumped you. I'm very, very sorry. Maybe you shouldn't sleep under the table while we're recording.
It's so weird. Never thought about that, did you?
He got legit pissed off at me last night because fucking he's smart enough to know that when I'm going to bed, if he goes and jumps into my spot, I will give him a treat to move.
Yeah.
So fucking, we go through the dance of the evening as we normally do. And like this motherfucker, I was like trying to fucking help him out. I knew he was beat yesterday, like he was tired. So instead of like throwing the treat on the floor where I usually will, like so he'll jump off and go get it.
Yeah.
Like I just put it on the edge of the bed, so like he would have
Maybe
to
he'll
like,
just move a little bit. So
this
you can get
motherfucker literally stretches himself out like across the bed without moving his ass, like yeah, to get the treat. So like I got up in bed and I just fucking like nudged him aside with my foot, and he got all mad and fucking stormed off.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yep. We've recently got Monster has been sleeping in our bed for like months now because she doesn't do well with being locked in the kitchen all night. So we're like, all right, well, what if we let her sleep with us? And then she's fine. Like she doesn't go to the bathroom in the house when she's sleeping with us or anything like that. So we put like a big cushion on our floor.
Yeah.
With pillows and blankets and shit on it. And
You
so
sleep there.
You're there now.
Yeah.
And it's been working so far. So it's been fucking awesome because, you know, when you sleep with a dog in the bed, you get this much bed.
Yeah.
So,
You get a dog that's normally this big somehow stretches out like to this size.
yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking Stretch Armstrong. It's unreasonable.
He's on my foot right now. Like, bro.
He's looking right at me. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Because you're cute.
Yeah.
Damn dogs.
Let's see. Anything else to cover while we're here?
I don't think so.
We never checked in with comments. We wished the new listener a happy birthday. Very behind on Black Mirror, I see.
Yeah,
was
so
Emily.
mostly it was me talking to myself, as per usual. I just take quotes. Big Dumb Monsters, we'd fuck Peter Steele. I know there's a trailing E that I missed there, but that's all right. As you saw, Dave checked in. John Carpenter, good with woods.
Yes. Yes.
Correct, but fuck you. That's a Nick quote that's got to go somewhere. If we could pull that audio, because that's going to be something, anytime someone says something
Correct,
accurate,
fuck you.
but not appreciated.
Yeah.
Correct, but fuck you can
Yep.
get played. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's been mostly just me and my wife chatting.
You got to talk to her at some point.
Yeah. We don't talk at home, so.
I don't know. That might be a good place to wrap it up then. I feel like,
I think we're good. It's fine.
Any shout-outs to give or anything? I don't know.
Nothing really. Oh, Main Men has been putting out a couple of really decent episodes lately.
I saw they just came out with a new one this week.
They just really recently jumped their audio quality up really well.
Nice.
They got like a new mixer and I think new microphones. Scott, just let me know.
Whatever you do, don't add 4 cameras to the mix.
Just don't keep going.
Yeah.
That's the breaking point.
Yeah. What today wasn't it? We had 1 camera freeze.
Yeah.
Let's tempt fate with another one. Come on.
You want to go with Chris?
Let's do it. Motherfuckers. Freeze. Freeze, motherfucker.
It's just the
Yeah,
Nick
it's just
cam.
Nick's. Mine's the good
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
it's
I
fucked
tell
up.
you, it's got to be a wiring thing or a setting thing, which I'm checking.
I am
Yeah.
still inclined to think it's a power thing.
I don't know.
There we go. There's Nick. We have Nick. He's choppy.
Yeah,
Already choppy.
It's
He's
choppy.
choppy.
Yeah.
He's choppy. Oh,
Fuck
no.
it, no.
Still moving. Still moving.
This is what everybody comes here for.
This is the content everybody wants.
This is it.
Yeah.
And of course, mine doesn't break anything.
No, yours
Yeah.
is fine. No, it's got to be something in that wire. I wonder if it's just bad wire.
Yeah, like honestly, we could try to change out the wire.
Yeah. But that's for later.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to give you our socials and get the fuck out of here. Continue on with our day. You can continue on with your day. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. If you want to email us, suggestions for the show, clip suggestions, movie suggestions, anything really. Critique? You got critique? Hit us up. bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. We are on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are also on Slasher, the all horror social network, which I believe now has a desktop site,
Oh, all right.
not just
About time.
mobile. I think. Don't quote me on that. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast, and we are sometimes on Steam if you want to add us as a friend. I can never remember if it's Big Dumb Monsters or Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. One of the two. We'll look it up.
Yeah. Friend them both.
Yeah.
We don't know who the other one is. They might be nice people.
Or they're pricks.
Yeah.
Fuck them guys.
We're kind of pricks too, so. Either way, You can also check us out on Instagram and now on Threads, also at big_dumb_monsters. I forgot to put a notice out on Threads that we were coming on today. Oh well.
It's always next week.
If you have found your way here from Threads somehow, congratulations. You can also check us out on YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. Come subscribe to our channel. Like some videos while we're there. While we're there, because we're there with you in spirit.
Yeah.
And you can also check out our merch store at TeePublic. Just search for the Big Dumb Monsters store. Get some t-shirts, some tapestries. Decorate a little bit, go for it. And that's about it for us.
Yeah. That is it. So we will leave you with our weekly words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.